Demon Slayer is back stronger than ever. Season 4, Episode 3, Return of the King. Both Tanjiro and Tengen are back in action. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, Brent here back for Geek Variants. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc, is back in full swing, and we're finally getting to the action. This episode was very, very simple. This episode was symbolism at its finest. Sure, the first episode is going to be the flashiest because it has that movie level quality animation. The second episode is for the Giyu fans, letting you kind of understand more about the main Hashira who kind of helped push Tanjiro into this life and into this world. This episode is showing Tanjiro has fully come into his own. And look, Tanjiro is a simple character. He doesn't put on a facade. He doesn't pretend to be anything else other than what he is, and he embodies everything that hope is for this Hashira training corps. He is carrying on not only the will of Tengen, but he's carrying on the will of all squads in the Demon Slayer Corps. As the training progressed, we saw very clearly Tengen was whooping every single one of these trainees' butts. And it wasn't even close. None were even showing relative promise. It looked like an all-out fail as far as the training arc was going to go. Lo and behold, in comes Tanjiro. And all of a sudden, these guys, within a span of one day, went from, who is this guy? Who is this weirdo? To by the end of the day being like, I'm going to not only follow this guy's orders, I'm going to continue to fight for him well after he's gone. And I want to be able to fight to support him in his next quest in order, because I believe this guy, Tanjiro, is going to be able to get this mission done. And for them, hope is everything. Because look, everyone is fighting against demons who are otherworldly, all-powerful, and insanely vicious, dubious, and any other insane adjective for just evil and vindictive. They are every adjective you can think of. And any level of hope for these demon slayers is going to be huge. So the fact that they're willing to rally around Tanjiro, like, look, I can never be as strong as him, but as long as I can support him and carry on his will, we're going to continue to push ourselves even harder and try and work just that much harder to make that a reality. And for Tengen, that's all he can really accept, because we've learned Tengen has been having night terrors. Ever since he left the Corps, he wakes up in the middle of the night screaming out Muzan's name, and he wants to do everything he can to ensure that, the demons are ended once and for all, and that he didn't retire for nothing. He blames himself for everything that went down in that battle, losing his arm and losing his eye. And we saw it quite plainly. Tanjiro was like, hey, how you doing? You look like you're doing well. And Tengen literally flicks his eyeball and is like, yep, I'm doing as okay as I can. Which, some self-deprecation is always funny in some instances, but sometimes it can be a little bit more serious than it really, really needs to be. Tengen, I personally believe, is blaming himself too harshly. He was able to save everyone's lives and buy enough time for Tanjiro to push to that next level and have Zenitsu and Inosuke back him up fully and completely. But at the same time, he still paid a very, very high price in order to ensure that he was able to save all the women that were in the Entertainment District arc, which personally I still believe is still the greatest arc we have here for Demon Slayer up until we get to the Infinity Castle arc. And honestly, with everything that's been going on, it's great to see that people are rallying around Tanjiro. Next week, we get to see Tanjiro try and rally around everyone else who is fighting Moichiro, the youngest Hashira in history. And honestly, people really need to put more respect on that dude, because he is, in fact, that dude. You'll be that dude if you hit that lovely red subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. It's bottom right corner or the red description box below. Help us on our quest to 1,000 at the 1,000 subscriber giveaway mark. We have some great giveaways coming up for you, the viewer. We may even have a couple lucky winners. The real winner is me, because I get to see you guys later on for some Fallout 4 live stream. Have a good one.